One of the most enduring tropes on the left is the assertion that whatever the cost of rapid demographic changes, whatever the downfalls of diversity, it's all worth it for the diverse food. But the food is so yummy! And that Western food is bland and boring. White culture must be preserved. Meanwhile, actual white people food bad. White people will be a minority by 2050. Oh no, food might get more flavourful on average. The horror! Yeah, I'm sure that's the only consequence. More flavourful? So flavourful. So flavourful. So flavourful. So flavourful.
You hate immigrants? No immigrant food. And when I say no immigrant food, I mean no immigrant food, nothing. No Mexican food, no Caribbean food, no Dominican food, no Asian food, nothing. Only potatoes.
What's that I hear in the background?
Seasoning police.
Salt and pepper don't count, Rebecca.
Oh no, we're not chucking in vatfuls of cheap and nasty MSG-laden artificial flavour enhancers and using, God forbid, real ingredients.
This is a PSA to the seasoning police on this app. If in your brain you only view seasoning as things like garlic powder, onion powder, or maybe something like rosemary, if this is what you view as seasoning and seasoning only, let me pose you a question. What does this come from? Granulated garlic, what is that? Garlic? Onion powder, where does that come from? Dehydrated onion? Let's take a look at the spice rub. Dehydrated garlic, onion, and bell pepper. What is so funny to me is if I had just doused my chicken in this rub alone, the seasoning police would be out of my comments. They wouldn't even be in there. But the second it's fresh garlic or fresh onion or fresh bell pepper, it's automatically not seasoning.
I sauteed those bell peppers along with my onion and garlic.
Only potatoes.
Let's check out the world's best rated cuisines. And it's a 1, 2, 3. Western Europe sweeps the podium. Not bad for only potatoes.
Only potatoes.
Also, without white people food, desserts basically wouldn't exist.
Only potatoes.
The chefs with the most Michelin-starred restaurants. Not a very diverse bunch. 3-star Michelin chefs featured in the latest Michelin guide. Not a very diverse bunch. Wow, how did all these white Western European people achieve so much success while cooking the blandest food on the planet?
Only potatoes.
Must be systemic racism. A whole generation of millennial lefties spent the best part of a decade watching Anthony Bourdain travel the far reaches of the world, eating assorted mystery meat and objectively gross slop. Then watched him lying, claiming it tastes delicious.
Raw blood soup. Shit juice helps with the coagulation and adds flavor. A whole bunch of deep fried krungnai or innards.
Like CSI soup. I'm eating out of an open wound. Actually, that's completely delicious.
Utterly delicious.
Coagulated pig's blood and innards. So flavorful.
Completely delicious.
It's quite spicy. You can taste the chilies. It doesn't really taste like blood.
Raw ingredients so tasty you have to completely overpower them with chilies to hide the horrible taste.
If you eat too much of this, you'll go blind. It has to do with parasites.
Parasites. So flavorful.
2 or 3 years ago, and a whole family in Nan province, all 7 of them died.
Anyone would just completely love this.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Utterly delicious.
Anthony Bourdain, Slop Unknown. Travel and food show featuring previously unreleased footage of the late Anthony Bourdain. Each episode, Bourdain travels to a third world shithole to sample their local traditional slop and then lies about it being better than Western haute cuisine.
Honestly, best meal I've ever had.
So we've got here pad thai, cow pad, coconut curry noodle soup. I gotta say, man, this food looks fucking delicious. Yeah, this is my favourite. Fresh, local. This shit is what it's all about. Yeah, very local. I hate white people.
I can't wait to eat the bread.
Oh yeah, that's the best part.
So flavourful. In a world where there are 1,000 genders and Christianity is on the decline, where wokeism dictates our every move, and illegal immigration is at an all-time high, there's a hidden agenda. The FDA and the government don't want you to be healthy and independent. They'd rather have you live in an unhealthy, borderless society that's completely dependent on the state. Immigration isn't just about cultural shifts, it's about control. They want to dictate who you can live with, what you can and cannot consume in terms of media and food. But why? Because a healthy healthy independent individual is harder to control. NMN, or nicotinamide mononucleotide, is a beacon of hope in these trying times. A precursor to NAD+, it's scientifically proven to offer a plethora of health benefits. But guess what? The powers that be don't want it in your hands. They know that with improved energy, weight management, enhanced endurance, strength, and even anti-aging benefits, you'll be more resilient, more independent, and less reliant on them. Black Forest stands as a symbol of resistance against this oppressive agenda. Their NMN supplement is being threatened by the big pharma-ran FDA, which wants to give all the selling rights to one pharmaceutical company. I've personally experienced the transformative power of Black Forest NMN. Increased energy, focus, physical performance, improved skin, judge for yourself, and cognitive function. And here's the best part for today only. When you buy 2 bottles of Black Forest NMN, you get 1 absolutely free. It's not just a deal, it's a statement. A statement that you won't be controlled, that you'll take charge of your health and your life. And remember, with the FDA and the government's looming action, now's the time to secure your supply of Black Forest NMN. Don't wait until it's too late. Click the link in the description down below. Now back to the video. Restaurant grand opening. Taste the oily slop, a traditional ethnic slop fusion restaurant opening near you. Africa's population is set to double by 2050, with many of them heading to Europe. Anyone fancy a cheeky Nigerian? So flavorful. India, hey man, you've got to try the street food. No thanks, I'm good.
Completely delicious.
Behold the communal slop soup, because nothing accentuates the sweet, pungent taste of sweaty feet like a few 10-kilogram bags of monosodium glutamate. So flavorful. The taste test? Yep, I'm getting a mouthful of listeria. Good fucking job. A new trend has exploded on Chinese social media where users recreate bland white people food as their work lunch. Maybe we need more Chinese immigration to banish our unsophisticated ways. Only then can we truly savor the nuanced, delicate complexities of gutter oil sewage slop. 1/10 of cooking oil used in China is scooped out from sewers, gutters, and trash cans.
This is being collected to be reused for the next customer who orders spicy hot pot.
So flavorful, because you can't consider yourself a true connoisseur of real oat cuisine until you've chowed down on some grasshoppers or silkworms deep fried in bin juice. So flavorful.
Completely delicious.
Gordon Ramsay's slop kitchen. You call that slop? Where's the sopa de macaco uma delicia? Where's the fucking gutter oil? Unsurprisingly, it's also carcinogenous. But so flavorful. Not a fan of sewage oil centipedes? Don't worry, there's always stir-fried pebbles.
This Chinese stir-fry features rocks as the main ingredient. People are supposed to suck off the flavors, then spit out the rocks.
When the raw ingredients are literally inedible. So the only thing you're actually eating and tasting is the chilies and the spice. Flavorful though. Don't get me started on bat soup again.
Completely delicious.
Why do shitlibs obsess about foreign food? Well, it's basically the only barrel-scraping benefit they can come up with when endorsing mass migration. They think effusively expressing their pretentious adoration for ethnic food makes them look cool, cultured, and cosmopolitan. Most of them are infantilized adult babies who are lazy and can't cook, and are therefore completely dependent on foreign food takeaways. I don't know how to cook and have a shitty diet, therefore open the borders for more taco trucks. While being totally unfamiliar with actual examples of white food beyond ham sandwiches and margarita pizza, because they've never even experienced it, therefore it doesn't exist, shitlibs also think culture is merely cuisine or entertainment. They can't think beyond what they shove in their mouths, or passively consume via their gamma wave-addled brains. Mocking leftist pretensions is one of the most powerful activisms possible. You are hereby evicted from the Society of Sophisticated Worldly Cosmopolitan. Failure to think Slop de la Comunidad is high culture is subject to immediate tagging with a racist provincial ankle bracelet. Well, if you're gonna collectively stereotype all white people Western food with facile pejoratives, just be prepared to get a bit back. But setting aside for a moment questions of taste, issues with hygiene, problems with artificial additives, could this argument over whether less diversity means poorer food options be settled another way? Get early access access to videos, exclusive live streams, and personally DM me. You've seen how much I get demonetized all the time. Well, this is how you support me. By subscribing at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Please click the link in the description.